Hey, Chuah, ask you,
Yeah.
how much do you love your bikes?
A lot of.
Do you love your car more or do you love your bike more?
Now it's equal.
Equal.
Yeah.
Come on, there have to be one favorite, one you don't like. Car or bicycle? Choose one.
Okay, for you guys, bicycle.
No choice, go for you.
Okay, my name is Chuah. I'm a cyclist, like you guys, all of you. Okay, I'm also a musician.
He also is known as a professor because he's very...
No lah.
I don't know why. Suddenly somebody call him professor, somebody call him a musician, you know, everything. So I think he's a person who appreciates the finer things in life lah. I think you're a watch collector as well. Or a whiskey collector. And he drives fast car. So today we're going to feature Chuah today. I'm going to ask him some questions, but before we ask him questions... Out of topic. Okay, let me go back there. Okay. How long have you been cycling? I mean, how do you get into the cycling scene?
From day one until now, I think around 5 years.
5 years you've been cycling already?
Yeah. First year was quite active, but second, third year, I was out of the scene until COVID.
Until COVID lah.
Yeah.
Andre actually asked, why are you called the professor? Actually, all of you viewers, actually, if you didn't know, actually, if you want someone to calculate what per kg required for you to go up Genting Sempat at a particular time, you can calculate one for. Why you like to calculate all this stuff?
Because I want to know my stuff. I want to know the facts. So from there I can improve lah. I know how I can improve. So
you're the person that actually really do calculate watt per kg.
Yeah, I like to do that. I find it very accurate actually. Yes.
Very accurate.
Yes.
And also, if you all don't know, Chuah also is the person that actually told us that when you cycle on the white color line in the road, you save 5 watts. You see Chuah trying to keep on saving the 5 watts.
Yeah, around 5 watts.
Crazy, that's just crazy. You're so crazy, man. There's a question that's asked by Daniel. When he want to change to Dogma F?
Daniel. Wheeler Daniel.
Wheeler Daniel.
Actually, if you ask me if I have a choice next bike, I might be going for Wheeler. Wheeler, yeah.
Yeah, we got another Wheeler gang.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Javier asks you, why rim brakes spoil everything? Oh, I think it's because when I post your Instagram photo, right, then I put your photo with your rim brake, so people say why
the F8. Okay.
So are you gonna go to this sooner or later, or how?
Disc brake? Because I have a few bikes, so sometimes I change my wheels. Yeah, that's why.
So it will be hard for you to go this also lah.
Yes.
Right?
I have to change everything.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay. Jackie from our group also say, why Chuah so fast and lang jai?
You cannot see me.
You cannot see me. Actually, why are you wearing mask?
Huh?
Why are you wearing mask?
I'm so fast, you cannot see me. Lang jai is okay, cannot see me.
Okay, Farid asks, what do you do for a living?
Oh, okay. I actually in the engineering field. Okay, I supply critical equipment to critical business, critical building.
Oh, okay. So engineer by trade. Tell me the bikes that you own.
Okay. Okay. Actually, I have a few bikes. Okay. I have a Dogma F8. Okay. This is one of the main bikes lah. And then I also have a Colnago C60, and then I also have a titanium bike.
So you have 3 bikes. Then you have also another bike, right, on the trainer?
Yeah, permanently on the trainer.
Yeah, which makes a lot of sense actually.
Yeah.
So out of these three bikes that you own, right, I want to ask, based on my first observation, I also noticed that your bikes are very different between one another.
Yep.
Right. So why so many bikes?
Okay. I want my bikes to serve different purposes. Okay. For example, the Pina.
Okay. This one you can hold.
Okay. Okay. If you look at my setup, this bike is for mostly flat and rolling route lah. Okay. For example, I use a Zipp 404 wheel. Yeah, it's notoriously very heavy, but on road, on high speed on the flat, I find it very, very effective. And then I'm using the 52-34 and 11-28
No,
on the rear.
So this will be your flat bike lah?
Yeah.
Flat road bike lah?
The reason I use 52-34 instead of 36 is I can attack and I also can defend on rolling hill. Yeah.
Your Pinarelo, what's the weight for the Pinarelo?
And this setup is around 7.1, 7.2, around that. So, okay, for the C60, I'm using it mostly on mountainous terrain. Okay, so I'm using the Bora Ultra. Bora Ultra is a super lightweight wheelset, and I'm also using a rounded handlebar. But my Pina, I'm using an Aero handlebar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is a traditional aero bar.
Yeah,
I mean traditional bar.
Yeah, I prefer to have a grip on top.
Oh, you prefer the wrap around grip?
Yeah, when I'm climbing.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then of course the cassette here I'm using 11-34.
Oh, that's my kind of cassette.
Yeah, 11-34.
Then that's why this one also has the lightweight bottle cage lah.
Yes,
Right.
that's right.
Okay.
6.8.
6.8. Oh, ngam ngam lah.
Yeah, ngam ngam.
Okay, then going to the Van Nicholas.
For me, this is a very comfortable bike, very compliant. Okay.
Continue.
Yeah. Okay. So usually I use this bike for very long distance cycling lah. Okay, like going to Malacca. Yeah, this kind of distance, because this bike, because titanium flex more than the carbon.
Yeah.
So this kind of frame, it can handle bumps and it's very comfortable.
So that's why some say, right, once you go titanium, you won't go back.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why you probably have a titanium bike.
Yep.
Okay. So what's the weight for your titanium bike?
This one is around 7.9.
7.9
kilogram.
Yeah, then it's quite respectable because it's Ultegra some more.
Yeah. This one I don't bother about the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually heavier, even more subtle the ride.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so this where the question becomes more interesting, Chuah. I want to ask you, right?
Yep.
How do you manage your bike fit, or what tip you have for people who want to have multiple bikes?
Okay. There are two parts. The first one is your lower body. The second part is your upper body. The lower body, we cannot change much. I always start from measuring my inseam, and then you times 0.8863.
Yeah.
That's how you get the saddle height. Okay.
0.8 times 0.8863.
8863, yeah.
Okay.
Go there. Bye. Okay, first we have to measure your inseam.
Okay.
Inseam is a distance from your feet until your crotch. Okay. So once you get the measurement, okay, you times 0.8863. Okay, that will be your saddle height. For example, my inseam is around 73 centimeter. Okay, so you measure from the center of the BB until the top of the saddle. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that will be the measurement. At least you get your base measurement, how you set up your saddle. Okay, and then second thing, I'm the saddle fore-aft. Okay, the fore-aft, right? Okay, so always start from here. Okay.
From the middle of the BB again.
Middle from the BB, 5 centimeter.
5 centimeters. Oh,
the distance from the center of the BB to the tip of your saddle.
Oh, so that one probably you need a harder ruler.
Yeah.
A solid ruler.
Correct.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because why I do 5 centimeter, because it's UCI rules.
UCI rule for 5 cm.
Yeah, UCI cannot be shorter than 5 centimeters.
So you not only like calculation, but you like to follow those cycling UCI laws because it makes it more intrigue for you, I suppose.
Yep.
Okay, then?
Yep.
How about the tilt?
The tilt. Okay, the tilt. If the angle is steep, you find for me, I find there's my shoulder is stressed. Yeah. So I advise you guys start with 0 degree.
Yeah, that's my same thing. That's my same thought as well because you're putting too much pressure on your shoulder.
Correct.
Okay. Then before that, actually all your bike is the same size, is it, or different size?
Yeah, some is a little bit bigger. Yeah.
Why do you do that?
No, because different manufacturer they don't
different
have
geometry.
exactly geometry.
Okay.
Yeah.
But end of the day, you'll use the seat post to adjust based on your inseam lah.
Yep. Okay. Correct. Yeah.
How about your reach?
Reach, okay. This one is the reach. You can play around with the reach. You can play so many things with the reach. The stem, the length of the stem, the angle of the stem, the handlebar. Okay. This is basically, so I always try to fix my lower part first. Then only I go for this one.
So that one's trial and error, is it, to a certain extent?
Yeah, trial and error. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So for the Pina, you can see that my reach is a little bit longer because I want to be more aero.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then I assume that your endurance bike will be definitely more comfort lah.
Yeah, this one is very comfortable.
Okay. So now I hope based on those simple tips that Chuah given you, the Professor Chuah. I don't know why you call it Professor.
I'm not the subject matter expert.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, I don't know whether do you have a PhD?
No. Permanent head damage.
No, okay. Okay, so now the next question I have is how do you manage maintenance for 4 bikes? Because it could be, sometimes it might be overwhelming, isn't it?
Yeah. Because I always repeat my bikes. I only send for service when I feel the bike is getting slower.
How do you know if it's getting slower?
Yeah, by feeling.
By feeling. But I guess you also have a date estimate as well, I guess.
Yeah, I actually record down the mileage. Mileage. I have the logbook. So that means I also potentially might need to start because I have 2 bikes as well. So, yeah.
But it's actually very important for bike maintenance, you know, because a lot of you might not know this. But one of the biggest mistakes that cyclists do, I feel, they not to say overall bike maintenance that they can see, you know. One of the biggest fault I see is normally the chain. Most of cyclists don't know their chain wear before it's too late, and middle of the road it crack and break. Right? Especially for a lot of people who don't cycle for 3-6 months, and all the rust they just break in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Okay, so which is your favorite bike among all 4? There's definitely
My
one.
favorite is still Pina.
Pina, why?
Because most of my PR is done on this bike.
Okay, then I guess I have to put the Pina a bit front. Pina F8.
Yep.
And the reason is because of the PR. But I heard some of my friends who actually had the Pina, right?
Okay.
They did say that it is a bit harsh and stiff.
Not as harsh as C60 actually.
Is it?
Yes. If you compare it.
Okay.
Because one of the reason I go for Zipp 404 is this wheelset is more compliant.
Okay.
Actually more compliant than Bora Ultra.
Bora is very stiff.
Yeah. The Pina is, the frame is stiff, so I compensate it with Zipp 404.
Okay, so this is how normally I do my bike reviews. Is I normally don't go too technical about the carbon layout, about aerodynamic this and that. But I think at the end of the day, do you notice one thing? When you ride a bike, sometimes different bike give you a different feel.
Yep.
Whether it's pedaling, climbing, sprinting,
response,
wind direction, you know, everything has a slight different feel.
Yep.
Right? It's very marginal, but you can feel it, and it just gives your leg and your mind, everything, and even your heart feels a different emotion.
Yep.
So I'm going to ask you one thing. Let's start from your favorite bike, Pinarelo. Can you tell me emotionally and the feel, how does it feel riding this?
Okay. I love this bike is because it changes character when you hit 36, 37 km/h onwards. Yeah. I can feel that the bike become like alive. Yeah. So if you just want to do coffee ride, I think Pina is
overkill.
Yeah.
Then how about your so you feel that it comes alive at high speed?
Yeah, it changes character. Yeah.
When it comes to aerodynamics, now do you feel there's any difference?
I think it's easier to hit higher speed compared to the other 2 bikes. Yeah.
So this one brings more smile at high speed.
Yes,
okay,
correct.
So now let's go to the next bike because I want to find out with him. So many bikes, he can tell different, man. Yeah, move this away. Let's talk about your Colnago heritage bike. And is this the last version with the lugs?
No, actually C64 is the last version.
This is the 60 or C60?
C60, yes.
Beautiful bike.
Yep.
Okay, so what emotion does this give you?
On this bike, I try to spec everything Italian.
But you haven't got all Italian yet?
Yeah, no, not yet. Maybe eventually I will.
Work in progress.
Well, yeah, work in progress.
Okay, if you are selling your Di2, let me know.
Yeah, but actually this bike is very stiff comparing to F8. Yeah, maybe it has to do with the lugs. You see the
yeah, it's huge.
He's so huge.
Huge.
Yeah, so huge. Yeah.
So it's very. So is it lively or what? Like, you know, let's talk about aero, climb, sprint, and all stuff. What kind of different feel between this and the Pina?
For me, this one is very responsive. but it is not comfortable for me. Yeah, so I set it up as a climbing bike.
Climbing bike.
One of the reason. Yeah.
So, but it's responsive, so it's quite fun when you up saddle and.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. I think for me personally, when I talk about Italian bikes, the design is so sexy.
Yes.
And very nice to have a similar color of your seat post. But when you have a similar color for your seat post, different people at different height, it's gonna scratch the seat post and it's gonna be painful.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a very harsh bike to ride. So let's go to the next one.
Bro, this one is super compliant, super comfortable. Yeah, it's like a GT car lah.
Oh.
You can cruise long distance without sweating.
To be honest, among all your 3 bikes right now that's here, this is actually my favorite one.
Your favorite?
My favorite. I would definitely want to go back. I would definitely want to get another titanium bike if I could get one. And some more you have, wow, Chris King,
Yeah.
Specced out. Okay, so this one will be a cruiser for you lah.
Yes.
Okay, so among all these 3 bikes, right, your least used one?
Least used one, I think is this one.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
But it's something that it still brings you much joy.
Yes. So please organize a century ride. Yeah.
No, so that next year Ping Ray or next 200 km, I'm sure got one. You join or not? Okay. So now that you've explained generally all your bikes, right, I want to ask you, among all these 3 bikes that you currently use frequently, right, your next bike, what would it be?
If I have budget, okay, maybe Wheeler.
Which model?
Yeah, Filante.
Filante lah. Reason?
First reason is they look striking. I really love the color scheme of
the red
Wheeler.
one. The red one.
Yeah,
very striking.
Yeah, very striking.
Okay. So I don't know whether you want to answer this or not. Right? Can you tell me the price of each of your bike?
I forgot already.
Your wife is here, and then got one baby here. After baby here, baby tell the mother, habis lah.
Koyak.
Yeah lah, okay lah. I think this one is about 800 ringgit, that one 1,000 ringgit. Around there lah, plus and minus lah.
Yeah.
Okay, quick one, which is favorite helmet?
Cast.
Why?
It looks striking.
Okay, I push this away first.
Okay.
Favorite shoe?
Favorite shoe, CD.
CD, why?
It looks different. Yeah, from far you can recognize this as CD.
Maybe as a cycling heritage brand as well, right? Because the design doesn't change. It really like Colnago, and this wouldn't change one. Favorite jersey and bib?
Jersey and bib, jersey brand, jersey and bib. What jersey is it?
Rafa, Castelli, Mark.
Castelli lah.
Then bib also Castelli.
Yes.
Why?
Castelli. Because Castelli, I find the material is very thin. Very thin.
But is it durable?
Durable for me is durable.
Durable.
But only complaint for Castelli jersey is because it's too thin. The pocket you cannot hold too many things.
Which is quite susah also.
Yeah.
Now, going back to the professor side, I want to ask you, right? Is there some top 5 tips or top 3 or top 5 tips that can come to your head? How can a person save watt without upgrading anything?
Okay, the first thing I would advise people to do is bike fitting.
Bike fitting.
Okay, if you have the correct bike fitting, you can have more aero. You can stay in an aero position for a longer time, because 80% of the drag comes from the rider. But
when wouldn't it be that you probably need to tell the bike fitter, can you please fit me into an aero position? Because I think bike fitter, if you let them, my point of view, when you go to a bike fitter, right, they say, hey, can you do bike fit for me? The first thing that comes to your mind is comfort, and they'll set up, do an anti-bike for you. Yeah, I think depends on your riding style, hours, years of riding. Yeah, because I think aero position you need to train. Yeah. So some of you actually ask me, they cannot get their right saddle fit, they cannot get their right fit. Actually, one of the main problem, and this is what I've learned in my 7 years of cycling, bike fit is important, but you have to cycle enough because you need to build your butt muscle and your core muscle and your hand muscle and the overall positioning. Yeah. If not, no bike fit will solve your problem. Yep. Actually, I think bike fit is what you should go for first before you get a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get a bike first, then only do bike fitting.
End up you might need to sell your bike and buy a new bike.
Yeah.
Which I think is a common problem, you know.
Yes,
a lot of people say, wow, I want to buy this beautiful German, Italian, or French or Canadian bike. After they buy a cycle paint, then go for bike fit, they say, this frame is too big for you, or this frame too small.
I think happen a lot.
Yeah, it happens a lot locally. Yeah.
Second tip is the jersey. Jersey. The easiest way to create drag is by wearing loose jersey.
Parachute.
Parachute, yeah. Yeah. Because a loose jersey will disrupt the flow of the air.
Correct.
And then you generate, because if the air is disrupted, right?
Yeah.
It becomes a turbulence.
Yeah.
Turbulence is low pressure. So the air will rush toward you.
Yeah. Actually, something I noticed about turbulence that's very tricky is this. Now, if there's bad turbulence, end up you're not. The wind is actually sucking you back, you know.
Yeah.
And now it's back turbulence, you know.
Yeah. That's why we call this a drag.
Drag, huge drag.
Yeah.
And then I think when I talked about jersey, which you made a very good point. Actually, when you try a jersey, right, tight standing doesn't mean it's tight when you're this, you know.
Yeah.
You need to sit on a chair and put your arms on your knee and then feel, is it tight? No, is there any wrinkles? Not? Yeah. Right, I think that's also quite important.
Right, yeah.
But I also know a bit.
I think the saving on the jersey is more than Aero wheel.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, then what else?
Huh?
Anything else for what saving?
What saving? I
that
think
is not say free but affordable.
Affordable. We're riding on the white line.
5 watt. Right? No, you forgot one more that's very important. Shave your leg. Why you never shave your leg?
No, sorry, I feel guilty. Already 3 weeks, never. Yeah, I actually do shave my legs.
Yeah, so I also didn't shave.
Yeah. And also I think Aero helmet.
Yeah.
Aero helmet, yeah.
Actually, there's a saying goes as well, you know, not only a jersey and all, but Aero helmet, you save more watt on an Aero helmet than your Wheelset also. Can be up to 10 to 15 watts.
Yeah. But the most important is the rider itself. Must be Aero position.
Yeah.
Because when you draft rider, right, you save a 35 saving.
Correct.
That's all from the wind.
And do you know, shaving your leg, wind tunnel tested, save 15 watts. It's weird, you know. When I shaved my leg one time, first time I shaved it, right? Then when I cycle on the flat, I do feel a bit lighter. There's something different. When I wore an Aero helmet and I shaved my leg, I say, hey, different.
I think
Aero handlebar also.
Yeah, Aero handlebar.
Okay, anything else?
Okay, I choose cycling because I think bicycle is the most efficient way of transporting people.
True.
Yeah, you don't. I find it very amazing because you don't need fuel. You don't generate carbon. Yeah.
You are actually you are the fuel. You're eating the fuel.
Yeah.
I think there's nothing more romantic than cycling, lah.
Yeah.
You're actually, like I say, you know, you pump petrol to the car, you drive. There's not much romance comparing pumping petrol into your body and then you go to somewhere, right?
Yeah.
It's very different, very organic.
And one more thing is I really feel very freedom on the bike. Yeah, just hop on the bike and can go anywhere.
So do you think you're very addicted to cycling?
And now less.
Oh no, got to turn back on the passion. Why?
Yeah. Because after COVID, right, everything going back to normal.
Time also.
Life
goes back to normal, true. And also, if you didn't know, at the back is actually Chuah's racing car. So he is also a racer. Go check out his Instagram. Right? If you look at the video now, okay, so this video showed him racing around Sepang with this car.
Yeah.
So why car?
Yeah.
Why got into cars?
I like speed.
You like speed?
Same like Strava segment lah. I also want to do try to improve my lap time in Sepang.
So you're quite meticulous about numbers, that's why I have numbers.
Yeah.
So I think that's all I have for you. But let's go out of cycling for a while on the product. I want to ask you a quick question. You answer as fast as you can.
Okay.
Favorite food and drink during a ride break?
Nasi lemak. Drink 100 plus.
Favorite distance for a weekend ride?
100 kilometer.
Favorite average speed?
35 to 40.
Fastest average speed on a ride?
Fastest average speed 37.
37. How many km that one?
50, 55.
55 km. PNR lah.
It's all R1.
Oh, crazy.
Kesas.
Oh, Kesas. Wow, good. Some more rolling hills, some more turning. Wow, crazy. Lightweight bike or aero bike?
Aero.
Okay, same. Explain your training style.
Training
throughout
style.
the week.
Last time I used to ride a lot of trainer, and then weekend 100 kilometer, Saturday 50 kilometer.
Wow, weekend twice.
250. Yeah.
Okay, how about your diet? Do you control your diet?
No, actually I don't care about diet.
Can you? Favorite person on a bike?
Favorite person on the bike?
Why? Huh? Why me? I didn't do anything.
Okay, it can be superstar, right?
Can be anyone, famous or not famous, Mahathir or not,
okay.
it's up to you.
On the bike,
On a bike, to cycle.
My hero is Primož Roglic.
Why?
Yeah, he has a very good sportsmanship.
Oh, very semangat lah.
Yeah, win or lose.
Good character.
Yeah, good character.
Good upbringing, good parenting.
Yeah.
Favorite person in the world that's not your family member?
Cannot think of all my family member.
Okay, that favorite person, your family member?
Yeah.
Who?
My father.
Your father, why?
Yeah, he inspired me in many things.
Is he also an engineer?
He's a mechanic.
Mechanic. So he's a very smart person, like to fiddle with things.
Yeah. He's a car mechanic. Yeah.
Cool. Are you a dog person or a cat person?
I'm a dog person.
You're a dog person, why?
Yeah. Because, I'm going to get her a dog soon.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Do you want a puppy?
Puppy, doggy?
You want big puppy or small puppy?
Big or small?
Okay. Favorite hobby besides cycling?
Reading.
Reading. Okay, that's all for today. Quick chat with Chuah. So that's all for today. I'll see you guys next week. And for all of you out there, continue to stay awesome and be helpful. And anything you want to say to everyone who are cycling?
Okay, so I see it's good, very good. What Melvin is trying to do,
She wants you.
Okay. Yeah, he's very good. I think he's doing a very good local content. Okay, please support him. Yeah, and thanks for having me today.
And then also remember, no drama llama. No drama. No keyboard warriors. I don't like keyboard warriors.
Yes.
Okay, that's all, guys. Take care and see you next week.
And bye-bye.
Can you say?
Bye-bye.
Wait. Can you say? Wait. Hannah, can you say share, like, subscribe?
Share. Say share. Share. Say.
Share, like, subscribe, you guys.
See you. Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Okay, go. Ditoso. Here. Specify Italian brand. So for the handlebar, I'm using Deda carbon handlebar, Deda stem set. So hopefully one day I have the chance to use a compact. This rolling is really nice. It's battery smooth, and the wheel is also very light. 1.2. This is a tubular.
Oh, tubular.
The saddle, one of my favorite is Physique Antares. Physique Antares. It's very light. I think it's only 8 grams per bottle cage.
What brand is it?
I think this one no brand.
Oh,
China brand. Yeah, your Shopee one. Yep.
Oh, you have a very fancy knob light.
Yeah. My favorite, one of my favorite light because it's very bright. I try to set up as Aero as possible, although Dogma is an all-rounder bike. So you look at my handlebar, I go for the Aero handlebar. So Shimano stem. So speaking about Aero, yeah, of course, this is a gold standard for Aero wheels. But one of the setback is actually very heavy. You need to use a lot of torque to get it moving.
1.6 kg?
Yeah, 1.6, 1.7. Yeah. Motor cage, I go for Elite. Spec, I try to follow Team Sky spec. I find this, fabric arm, ultimate. I find this saddle not so popular in Malaysia, but I find it very, very good. Very, very good. To make sure I'm as comfortable as much on the bike. So, see, I still have this. I want to make sure the stack is high enough. Yeah, this is the oval chain ring, just for experimental purpose. Yeah, I find it same. Nothing different. Okay, the wheel set is old Campanello Ultra 2. Okay, this wheel set is relatively narrower than the latest one because now everybody is talking about Aero. Experimenting short nose saddle, yeah. Because why they use short nose is because you can push forward. Because UCI rule is 5 cm. Yeah, with short nose you can push more forward. Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay, okay.
Oh, so sweet. You want to be in the TV? Okay, go smile. Say,
Okay.
Oh, you give Papa a kiss. Give Papa a big kiss.
Kiss daddy.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, so basically this is how I set up my saddle height
Okay.
and the saddle fore aft.